Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Press for Truth TV. Today is Wednesday, April the 11th, 2012, and I am still ridiculously busy today. In fact, this whole week is going to be rather hectic for me, being that it's the week of our fourth DVD release. So I've been running around like a madman all day trying to get all of my appointments taken care of and running around to the post office and trying to get everything done. And I quite literally have about a 45-minute window right now for me to shoot today's video blog to have enough time to edit the file, crunch down the file, and then upload it to the website. So today, I just briefly wanted to touch a little bit on the current state of the freedom of the press here in Canada. And the reason for that, there's, as we know, a concentrated effort right now to suppress the independent media from being able to do their jobs, not only through the introduction of all these bills we've been hearing about lately, like CISPA, and no doubt they may try to revive the shelved bills known as SOPA and PIPA, which seeks to take away the ability for the independent media to do their job. But another reason why this is on my mind today is because in just about an hour from now, I'm going to be interviewing Mike Roy. He's a London-based activist who runs an independent media group called The Indignants, and he's also the founder of the We Are Change chapter in London. And something has recently happened to Mike, which certainly could set a very negative precedent here in Canada. Mike is often, as an independent media outlet, he will cover all sorts of events, protests and rallies. He's been covering the Occupy movement a great deal. Some of you may recall a few weeks ago, I briefly talked a little bit about those KKK Nazi rallies that were going on. There was one in Edmonton and one in London. And Mike was right there in the thick of it, not to take part in the protest. Obviously, Mike is not a Nazi or anything, but just because he's attending these rallies doesn't mean he's for or against or anything like that. He's just there as independent media to document these events. And what recently happened to Mike is he was documenting and recording a protest that was taking place at the University of Western, where he goes, and it was an anti-Israel protest. And shortly after filming and documenting that event, Mike received a letter from the school saying that he is banned for one whole year from coming back to the school because of his participation in that event. Here is the letter that he received, and you will see here it says, "Please be advised that you are hereby banned from entering the property of the University of Western Ontario, effective this date for a period of 1 year. The reason? Participating in a prohibited activity, unauthorized protest." And once again, Mike was not taking part in an unauthorized protest as a protester. He was merely there as an independent media outlet to document the event, because it's extremely important to do that. We know that the mainstream media, for the most part, just won't cover these kinds of events or these kinds of issues, and often when they do, they have so much spin thrown into the story that it's hard to tell, what the truth is. So it's incredibly important that we have the ability, as independent media, as independent journalists, to get out there in the streets and to document these types of events. So again, in less than an hour from now, I'm going to be speaking with Mike so we can hear his side of the story. I want to find out not only exactly what took place here, because as I said, this is a slippery slope that could be setting a dangerous precedent. But I also want to find out from Mike what some of us can do to maybe help him. I'll find out if there's any petitions going on, or if there's a way that we can help him to have this ban lifted and removed, so that he can continue to do what it is that he does, which is to document these types of events as independent media. So I'll leave it at that for today, guys. As soon as you're done watching this video, I will have the interview, which I'm about to shoot in not long from now. I will have that edited and uploaded to YouTube, which I will make available on the site for tonight's weekly video report. And obviously, you can see I'm extremely busy these days, but I still manage to find time to get everything done. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and again, check out the weekly video report that I will have up by tonight, so you can hear more about this story in detail right from the horse's mouth, Mike Roy himself. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I will talk to you again very soon. Take care.